Alright, this Ford Taurus right here is Miss Allison. Hello, Allison. She's a wonderful young lady. And then you'll see this red Genesis. That's our boys. What's going on, guys? So see these construction signs right here? It says road work ahead. Then the second sign actually says center lane closed ahead. The center lane is the lane in between the two yellow lines. And then there's another sign, and it looks like the right lane needs to merge into the left lane. And then you get up here, it's the left lane that's closed. So you guys don't know what a center lane is. You're telling the people in the right lane to merge to the left, but then the left lane is closed. You guys are so stupid. What kind of education level is around this area? I was in this parking garage and there was just this cool Z28 or Camaro, whatever this thing is, this blue one with the white stripes over there. It was really nice. So even though I'm at a car show, it doesn't matter. The rules still apply. Get out of the way. These people are just standing in the middle, and look around, there's cars driving through. It's a car show, there's going to be cars. So I like get really close to this lady, and the one dude on the right actually kind of yells at me, and I'm like, get out of the way! Why are you standing in the center? Move to the side. Pay attention. People do that in their cars too. They'll just stop in the middle to talk to each other. It's like, the world doesn't revolve around you. Get out of the way. This is just a show for all you tree-hugging people and talking about how the trees are disappearing and all kinds of stuff. Don't give me that garbage. See all these trees? There's too many. This whole area looks like this. There's too many trees. I hate trees. I want all cement. This is on Holly Springs Road going out of Holly Springs. And you'll see this cool Malibu. I forgot your name. You go to all the events in the area. And you're being followed by your buddy in the red Corvette. You'll see me cruising right here, and it's crowded. And you'll see me go to the left. Now, it wasn't because I was braking hard and thought I was going to hit that car. It was because I hit the brakes and the guy behind me was not paying attention. He almost hit me in a pickup truck, so I was moving to the left to let him go past me. I was so pissed because people around here don't pay attention. I need a camera on the back of the car. I was actually thinking it's greedy and kind of selfish. I was thinking doing a GoFundMe so I can buy a real dash cam, like a 2-camera system, so I have front and rear. But that's kind of selfish for me to do that, because I mean, I'm asking for money for nothing. What am I going to give you back in return? Nothing. This is just downtown Apex at Christmas time. And I really love the way it looks at night coming through here, especially when there's no cars around. It's just cool to cruise through with all the lights they have up and stuff. I really enjoy this spot at Christmas time. This is just to show this cool blue Evo over here. It had like a little monkey hanging off the back. Is that your drift charm? You'll see to the left there's a car just sitting in the middle of the street. And I wasn't sure if it was broke down, but there's no hazards flashing. Although, if your negative battery cable or something disconnected or some type of ground, your hazards don't even work. So I wasn't sure what was going on with this car. But then I could see the brake lights on the back were working, so it looked like they were just sitting there on their phone. I really couldn't tell. And everybody just kept going around them. I pointed the camera back to show how they were just sitting there with their brake lights on, so I know that the grounds are all working, or your lights, the brake lights wouldn't even work. Look at the exhaust on the back of this truck in front of me. And it looks like they have, instead of a right and a left, it looks like they have 2 tailpipes facing to the right, as if, you know, somebody putting on 2 shoes of the same side. you're supposed to have a left and a right. They're either supposed to be straight or pointing out. They're both facing the same direction, which I think is incorrect. Look at the car in front of me and look at the back of the car. You'll see my headlights are, lighting up the back of their car. And you'll see my headlights went out. And then they come back on. That's because my headlights were broken, and these are the DRLs that I was using. And I think because I was doing this for so many years that the switch on the DRLs is wearing out because it's connected to the handbrake on the e-brake. That's where the switch is. I think it's wearing out because I did it for so long until I had time to fix the headlights the right way. So there's a friend of mine right here in this Kia Soul. He knows I have the camera on the car, and so he's going to purposely use his right turn signal to go to the left. You'll see the light is green, and it has been. Watch to the right and you'll see this car come up, and they don't even bother stopping. They just simply run the red light. I've shown this in a couple of the other videos, the same exact spot. For whatever reason, people here do not know how to turn right on a red light. You may turn right on a red as long as there is no sign saying that you cannot. And this light right here, every day you'll see after there hasn't been any cars. There's no cars coming from the left anymore. Nothing. Still nothing. And everybody just sits here and they wait for the thing to turn green. Now I can't force you to turn right on a red. You might not feel safe turning right on a red. I understand that. But this just goes to show people do not know how to drive. They do not know you can turn right on a red. It's really weird. Like, I'm wondering how many of these people actually have a driver's license. It's that bad. Look way out there in the right lane and you'll see a yellow school bus. It doesn't have its lights on or anything. It's simply driving down the street and it goes to make a right turn. When they hit the brakes so they can slow down enough to make the turn, all the people in front of me slam on their brakes to stop as if to not pass the bus. The bus didn't have lights on or anything. Why are you guys stopping? Why are you people so afraid of these yellow buses? Check out that Volvo over there on the left with the wing. Yeah, boy. Watch that car on the opposite side of the street after the light turns green. They're so busy on their phone, they're just sitting there. Sweet McLaren. Watch this semi in front of me. There is a fire station up here on the left. There's an emergency vehicle. All they're doing is they were coming the other way. They need to just turn so they can back in. And this semi in front of me, I don't know what they were thinking, but it almost looks like they go to the left as if they wanted to go around the emergency vehicle the other way. Look at the truck when it stops. It actually goes over the yellow line and turns left, and I couldn't figure that out. I was like, you're not paying attention or something. Look up there to that silver pickup truck in the right lane, and they cross over in front of these cars to the center lane because they wanted to go to the gas station. They just simply crossed across. This is just some type of an accident. Maybe if you people were paying attention and get off your phones, stuff like this wouldn't happen. I don't call things like this accidents. I think they're on purposes. An accident is like your wheel flew off, or, something that is beyond your control. Driving a car is your control. When you're driving your car, that's what you should be doing. Driving your car. Not doing all this other garbage in there. This is just something that was funny to me. It's kind of stupid. You have this sign here. It says Middlesex. Then you get up here and it says Children's Home. Do you really want those two signs near each other? So I'm in this drive-thru right here, but watch to the right. You'll see an old truck go by. Sweet. This is just kind of funny to me. This 4Runner in front of me goes into the center lane. but they're actually wanting to turn left way up there. They get into this lane way too early. So then the white truck actually goes into that lane, which was also a little too early, and sort of cut them off. But you can't just drive down that center lane, people. You guys gotta stop doing that. You're really not supposed to enter this until the dotted line. This is just another on purpose. This is the first time of me seeing this food truck, Churro King. Not sure what's going on here. Look to the right. This car is like way in the intersection. Not sure what they were doing. This is just to show the Metro turning over to 230,000. Watch this car to the right, and you'll see the front end just bouncing up and down. They're simply riding on their springs. Their shocks are no good anymore. They're doing like absolutely nothing. I was actually trying to make this little hole right here. I was gonna actually pass these cars on the left and keep going. You'll see there's a bus on the left with their lights on. These people on my side are afraid to go. Go, people. So when you get up here, look at the street. It's a 4-lane road with a center lane. You do not need to stop there. Take a look at this picture. This is the one right here. You do not need to stop on this side of the street for this particular road. It all has to do with where the bus is stopping on the road. Not complicated. This is from the driver's handbook. This is the basic of basics that you need to know to get your North Carolina license. It's the most basic of basics, this book. This light was too long. And that's another problem with their traffic around here, why the traffic is bad. It's not that there's a lot of people, it's that the lights aren't timed properly. So the guy, you'll see the guy on the right in the blue car, he's been sitting there for so long and he's not ahead of the line. He's in the right spot. If you're not on the sensor, I understand that. He's in the right spot. He just got sick of waiting and decided to go, but he went kind of at the wrong time. It was after our light turned green. So it wasn't very safe. But if they fixed the lights around here, that wouldn't happen. There's no reason to have to sit there that long. I think the red light I had was at least 2 minutes long. That's too long. Should be 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds in every direction. There's no reason to have one light longer than another. There's a cool rat rod in front of me, and then you'll see Jim go by in his awesome Mustang. Looks good, Jim. Sounded good too. This drives me nuts. Half the people out here leave their door open when they pump gas. I'll never understand why to do that, because you can just jump in and steal the car. This lady right here starts filling up her tank and then hops in the car. Why would you do that? It's not even cold. But even if it is cold, don't do that. Stand there and pump your gas.
I knew you were going to do that. That red car just came from way, way back there and then passed on the left in the center lane into the left turn lane and then cut in front of me. License plate is Izzy's. That looks like that first Tesla where they used the Lotus body. I mean, it's a real Tesla, but on them first ones, didn't they use the Lotus body or something like that? Go. 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 Dude. What are you doing, man? Nice. There's GTR right here. Out cruising in the rain. Good car to have. It's all-wheel drive. You're not going to believe this picture. Look at the name of this place. Hillbillies. This car to the right was just in the left lane at my rear corner. They just went around me to that right lane, and they're going to have to come back this way. That was stupid. That lane's going to end right here. What the heck is wrong with people around here? So impatient. It's like they drive like... Normally, as a defensive driver, you predict what other people are going to do, and it's most of us predictable. The people here are so unpredictable, like they're scatterbrained, like they just drive like a go-kart. It's really weird. I've never seen people drive like this. They don't make any sense whatsoever. Funny, that license plate is here to there. This is weird. This is something I don't understand. See the Panda Express van on the right? They stopped at the corner of the car in front of me. Now, usually when I'm the first car and I'm stopped at the line, the car that's next to me stops at the rear corner of my car. Why? That's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Stage your car. Put it on the line. Why do people do that? I've never seen that until I moved here. Do that. What the heck? Wow, 10/19 of 18. These people's temporary license plate November, December is almost 4 months overdue. I don't know why the hearse is going so fast. I know the person in the back ain't going nowhere. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of the way, you stupid idiot. Sitting in the middle of the street. Gosh, these roads suck in the dark. It's terrible. These roads are extremely dangerous in the dark, especially when it's wet. Can't see anything. You stupid hillbillies are building these roads. You guys are dumb. It's obvious you don't drive cars.